They found him in the ruins of old Earth, buried beneath collapsed cities, under oceans of ash and forgotten metal. The excavation teams uncovered what they believed was just another cryo casket, one of millions scattered across the dead planet skeleton. It had been uninhabitable for almost 900 years. No one expected the casket to still be functional. No one expected its occupant to still be alive. And absolutely no one expected that occupant to be human. The galaxy had long accepted that humanity was extinct. The archivists, an alien species of long fingers and glass-like skin, transported the casket to their research flagship. Protocol dictated it be opened only with a High Council's approval. But curiosity, as always, was more powerful than caution. So they opened it. The lights flickered. The temperature dropped. The hum of ancient machinery rose like a ghost inhaling for the first time in centuries. And then the frost-coated glass slid aside. Inside lay a man, his hair frozen white, his body lean but solid, his breath slow but present. His heartbeat boomed against the scanners like a war drum. "IIT's alive," whispered Archivist Nevi. "No," corrected another. "He is awakening." The man's eyes shot open, bright, sharp, predatory, and the galaxy trembled. Chapter 1. The Human Who Forgot How to Die. His first breath shattered the frost around him. He sat up with unnatural speed, causing the archivist to recoil. Machines screamed warnings. The room trembled. The human scanned the room, expression unreadable. "Where am I?" "Why you are aboard the archivist vessel Luminary," Nevi stammered. "You were found on Earth." The man blinked slowly. "Earth? How long?" "Approximately 892 cycles." Silence. His jaw flexed. Not in shock. No, the archivist knew shock. This was calculation. Assessment. Resolve sharpening like a blade. "Name," one archivist asked. The man stood. Despite centuries in cryo, he towered over them, muscles hard, movements precise. "Captain Elias Ward, United Terran Vanguard." Every alien in the room froze. The Vanguard was legend. A myth. The last defenders of humanity during the final war. The war that consumed the Earth. A force rumored to have fought gods and machines with bare hands and iron will. You shouldn't exist," Nevi whispered. Elias cracked his neck. "Humanity shouldn't have died." Chapter 2. What They Didn't Tell Him. Elias learned the truth quickly. Humanity hadn't died from disease. Not from starvation. Not from natural disaster. It was extermination. The Zeth Dominion, the most feared military empire in the galaxy, had launched a cleansing. Humanity resisted harder than any species ever had. Entire star systems burned. And when the Dominion realized they couldn't conquer humans, they erased us instead. Also, they believed. Elias listened in silence, but every archivist could feel the temperature dropping with his anger. "They killed your people," Nevi whispered. "They tried," Elias corrected. "My people don't die easy." Chapter 3. The Dominion Learns What Woke Up. The news spread across the stars within hours. A human lives. And he is not afraid. The Dominion panicked. Ships scrambled. Armies mobilized. The Empress herself issued a single order. Eliminate the relic. On the Luminary, alarm screamed as a Dominion war fleet dropped from hyperspace. 12 destroyers. 3 dreadnoughts. 1 command titan. The archivists collapsed in fear. Their shields were ornamental. Their weapons practically non-existent. But Elias? He cracked his knuckles. "Tell me," he said calmly, "where do you keep your armory?" Nevi blinked. "We don't have one." Elias sighed. "Fine, I'll improvise." He ripped a metal panel from the wall, bent it, folded it, shaped it into a blade with his bare hands. The archivist watched in reverent horror. That shouldn't be possible," Nevi whispered. Elias shrugged. 8 centuries asleep. I'm well rested. Chapter 4. A one-man war. The Dominion boarded the ship with full force, armored elites armed with plasma rifles forged in dying stars. Elias met them in the corridor. He didn't speak. He didn't threaten. He simply moved. Fast. Too fast. He plunged into them like a storm hidden inside human skin. Metal screamed. Armor shattered. Plasma fire illuminated his silhouette, but none of it stopped him. One Dominion soldier managed to gasp into the intercom. HE's not a man. The transmission ended with a scream. Nevi watched through the monitors, trembling. He's fighting an army alone. No, said another archivist. He is erasing it. Within minutes, silence returned to the ship. Then Elias walked back into the control room, barely winded. Any more? No, Nevi whispered. You defeated them all. He nodded. Good. Then I need a ship. Chapter 5. Humanity's Final Echo. Elias took a Dominion carrier, alone, and set a course for the heart of the enemy, the Zeth throne world. Every species in the galaxy watched. Billions tuned into live feeds. Some in awe, some in fear. The archivist transmitted one message across every channel. He is not invader. He is retribution. The Dominion deployed the largest fleet in its history. Thousands of ships, planetary cannons, orbital shields thicker than mountains. Elias stepped from his stolen carrier wearing scavenged armor, Dominion plates fused with archivist alloy, an improvised chute that looked like a god's warskin. He spoke 3 words that echoed across the galaxy. I remember everything. Then he launched himself forward. Yes, himself. No ship, no thrusters. Just the raw, terrifying strength of a human whose species had been eradicated and whose rage had fermented for centuries. He hit the first dreadnought with enough force to split it in half. The galaxy watched a single human destroy a fleet meant to end civilizations. They watched him tear through barriers, rip open hulls, use enemy weapons against them, move with the precision of a man forged in a war that pushed humanity beyond its limits. And as he approached the throne world, the Dominion finally understood. Humanity hadn't died. It had simply been waiting. Chapter 6. The Last Confrontation. Elias reached the Empress, towering, armored, magnificent in her cruelty. You should have stayed dead, she hissed. You should have made sure, he replied. The battle shattered palaces, cracked continents, and lit the sky in colors never seen before. In the end, Elias stood over her fallen form, breathing hard, bleeding, but unbroken. This, he said, is for every child buried under worlds you boned. And the Dominion fell. Epilogue, a galaxy that remembers. Elias did not return to Cryo. He didn't retire. He didn't rest. He spent the years that followed freeing the species enslaved by the Dominion, dismantling tyrannies, teaching world what humanity truly was. Not extinct, not fragile, not forgotten. A force of will. A flame that refused to die. A lesson carved into the stars. Never awaken a human, unless you're ready for war.